All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Black Desert. My name is John, and today I wanted to talk about whether you should go grind or buy the infinite potions. And I'll give you some tips on what I did and things you can do to probably get yours faster than, how long it took me back in the day. So back in the day, I would say, I guess a few years ago till, I don't know, up until 6 months ago, infinite potions used to be more of a optional thing where, because you can just buy whatever potions and then the time saved was generally, you'll never make the money back in terms of infinite potion usage. But nowadays, when they come out with new grind spots and just higher end spots in general, infinite potions have always been more of a mandatory item, which is why they allow you to put it in your family inventory. They allow you to buy and sell it off the market. So a while ago, probably last year, I made a video on every single infinite potion spot. It's pretty detailed. I showed you which rotation to grind, the best ones to do, what kind of enemies to look for, and I gave you an estimated time of how long it takes you to get that. So I'll leave that video in the description if you're thinking about grinding it out yourself, because some people just find the accomplishment of doing it themselves versus buying it. And that's cool. You do what you want. Overall, I would say that infinite potions nowadays are more mandatory than it used to be, because even if you're a PvPer, pressing that extra button to potion, generally not really a good idea, whereas letting it auto pot with your fairy, pretty nice. So yeah, with the higher end grind spots coming out throughout time, PvPers just grinding in general, it's just overall good for everyone to get them. And let me show you. So I believe that, where is it? Under potions. On most servers, you can actually just straight up buy the infinite potions, and if you put an order on, you can probably get it within a day. This one just sold literally a minute ago. And yeah, there's a lot of them sitting on the market. I'm pretty sure no matter what server you're on, NA, EU, and whatnot, you could probably just buy them. So if I were to look at this from a perspective of a person who is within the 240 AP area, and the reason why I picked 240 is because that is roughly where you get between finishing seasons and the grind spots that drop the infinite potion pieces. So Monchums, Navernstep, Ronaros, and Shuriken. These are all 240 AP and lower. So I'm looking at this from a perspective of someone who's not 320 AP, and generally some tips I can give you guys is go to the reoccurring and look at all of this. Every week you can do a quest, which is some just kill quests, and get 5 pity pieces, and usually within the hour you get more, and you can have the chance of dropping the straight piece anyway. So at very worst, this is assuming the worst RNG you've ever had in your entire life, it would take you 20 weeks of I don't know, probably 1 hour. So let's just say 20 hours for each individual piece, which chances are it's not going to take anyone that time. You can get one pretty quickly nowadays. And I look at this from someone who's just fresh out of seasons. I would recommend doing this if you are playing it on a season character, because you're in the AP range. Whereas someone who's 280 plus AP, you can make more silver just doing anything else, right? So if I was 240 AP, I'm probably making a few 100 million silver an hour. Whereas if I was 280 plus, I'm probably making more than 500 million an hour. Those are just rough estimates. It depends on where you grind, but the point is, do it on seasons while you're actually learning your character, learning how to play the game and stuff. And if you are a higher AP, just grind the highest spot you can for silver and then buy it. Those are my suggestions that I would give to all of you. And so if you want to grind it out, I think that's cool. There's always an accomplishment for getting your own things. And there used to be an event. Remember when they had the legacy essences? I don't have them. I didn't get it back then, but nowadays I just have them. And you used to have your name on it. I still think that if you were to grind out your own infinite potions, you should be able to get your name on it. And if you buy it off the market, like, it would just remove the name off of it, and then so you don't have it. That's just more work than it really is, but I mean, it's some sort of accomplishment. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Mostly just if you are grinding it out, I'll leave a link in the description once again to the video. It's pretty detailed, so if you want to grind it, that's what I did. It's still relevant to this day. I just think you'll be making more silver an hour nowadays in the grind spots that I showed, just because they have buffed a lot of the grind spots over the years, and especially the Marnie realm where things spawn generally faster. It's probably a little bit easier to get the infinite potions. So yeah, if you are going for it, I know this was a lot of obvious information to like veteran players, but some people who are new to the game, I've been getting this question quite a lot, actually, like when I should, or not when but like when you should be going for the infinite potions. I think probably when you are full pen to Vala on seasons, or slightly after that, because that's like the good point to where you're not grinding any like billion silver spots that you're probably like, oh, I could just do this for 15 hours and then buy it. But yeah, if you're new to the game, learning it, do it on the seasons. If you are already way past it and for some reason don't have the infinite potions, just go grind the highest spot you can and go buy it. So yeah, I noticed there's a lot of like kind of obvious information and everything, but some other things that I could tell you, like, it is worth going for the miraculous cheer. I know some people who are new don't actually have it and don't know what to do. So basically, yes, you can set infinite potions onto your fairy and have it auto pop for you. This is why Miraculous Cheer 5 is the most important thing you can get on a fairy, followed by Feathery Steps and then everything else. So the way it works is whatever potions you have on Miraculous Cheer, it'll be listed over here. You set them up into your HP and then resource potion, and then move the slider to whatever percentage you have. And then, yeah, that's basically it. You never have to worry about it again. I think it's worth it. But whether you get it yourself or buy it, it's up to you. And yeah, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to watch that one. And if not, have a fantastic day. If you're new to your channel, hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you guys come back. And yeah, we'll make some cool stuff tomorrow. I have some cool ideas that we'll be talking about, so stick around. Peace.